Okay, good question. So women make 3 types of estrogen, and it's important to know the difference between the 3 types of estrogen because they play different roles, and some of them may have different effect negatively on a woman's body.
Yeah.
So the first hormone that I want to talk about is estradiol. It's a type of estrogen that women make from the time we hit puberty until menopause. You make that abundantly, and that's the hormone that's mostly involved in your reproductive life. It allows women to get pregnant. It helps with your fertility. It protects your bone, your heart, skin, brain, your eyes. It's in almost every receptor in your body has this type of estrogen. Like it's very abundant, very omnipotent in the human's body. So this is estradiol, and sometimes they refer to it in medicine as E2. And if you hear women who are on hormone replacement therapy, they will refer to it as E2. And that's the hormone, again, that is the most abundant, very effective in protecting women throughout our lives. Very good estrogen. Now, there is estriol. Estriol is also a very good estrogen. It's weaker, it's not as potent, and it's also not as abundant in the body. And we make estriol most during pregnancy. It's made by the placenta, and it helps with keeping a pregnancy healthy. And we've also found out that estriol, which is E3, triol, triol, think of it as E3, is known as E3 in the medicine world. It's also protective of cancer in women.
Wow.
So this is the type of estrogen that, if women who've never had children, and you hear that certain cancers are more prominent in women who are infertile, it's because they never had a chance to make E3, and it's protective against certain cancers, especially breast cancer.
Right.
Now, so now we talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, E1, estrone, this is the estrogen that is predominant in postmenopausal women. So this is the estrogen that we are typically a little bit afraid of. We never replenish estrone in postmenopausal hormone replacement therapy because it has the potential to do mutation into your DNA that can cause certain cancers, especially in the breast. So it's very important to know when you're treating someone with estrogen, the different type of estrogen that they make, and how to mitigate that and to make sure that they're not making too much estrone. Definitely E2 and E3 are the best one, especially together. E3 will protect a woman when you're getting a hormone replacement therapy, and E1 you do not want to have that as a supplemental estrogen in menopause, right, because it actually potentiates cancer. So when we do genetic testing for estrogen, there is a system in the liver called the CYP system, and different people make a certain amount of different CYP enzyme, and based on the genetic, they will make more of the bad estrogen versus the good one. So when we test for genetic testing, that's what we're looking at, to see what are the potential that they're going to make, what are the likelihood that they will make the bad estrogen versus the good one and the one that's protected. Yeah, that's why we test. This is a urine test that we order called the Dutch test that looks to see how we maybe give you estradiol, but certain enzymes, the CYP enzyme, there is CYP B1 and A1. So once you make the different enzymes, it can potentially change the estradiol into the one that mutates into the estrone. That can cause actually mutation of the DNA that can lead to cancer cells.
Right. We don't.
First, I like to know the history. Any history of cancers, any history of heart disease, any history of family history, especially the mothers, sisters, having any type of cancer. We want to know about that. So that's the first thing. We also want to know the symptoms they've been having. And because different estrogen will see different symptoms. For example, if someone does not have hot flashes, they don't want to get an estrogen, we can use E3 vaginally as opposed to topically just on the skin to target, because it's a weak estrogen and it doesn't have effects on the breast or on the tissue directly. You can actually use it more topically in the area to improve sensation during intercourse and sensitivity, as well as lubrication. So that's what we use estro for.
Right.
And so we combine E2 and E3 together so that way E3 provides some protection when you want E2.